Alright, we're going to duplicate that tutorial where the stop sign's in color and the background is in black and white. I'm going to do it a little bit differently from the other one though, because he used the color picker and he had used that to select the red of the stop sign. I'm going to use the free select tool, and I'm going to grab the shape of the stop sign rather than the color of the stop sign. Now to do this, I'm going to follow most of the same steps that he used in his tutorial that you'll need to do for your assignment, but I'm going to select it a little differently. And as we've already established in class, there are many ways to select a object or make a selection in a picture. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this layer. Remember, you always want to do that. So now I have two layers. I have the top layer, which I'm going to turn into black and white next. So I go to colors and desaturate. Desaturate simply means I'm removing all of the color. And desaturate, I take all the color out. I'm going to select luminosity. It gives me a much darker background here, so I'm going to take the luminosity gray and say OK. So now I have two layers. I have a black and white layer right here sitting on top of my color layer. Now I want to go ahead and hide the black and white layer, and I'm going to come down here to my color layer and I'm going to select the stop sign. Now to grab those edges, I want to get in a little closer, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Looks like I zoomed in a little too much. I'm going to use the minus key and just zoom out. So now I have the stop sign clearly in view, and I'm going to use the free select tool, and I'm just going to go to the edges or the corners of the octagon itself and carefully select the octagon. And this may take some practice if you've not used the free select tool much yet. Just grabbing all of the corners. It gets a little tricky up here at the top, and this is where you might have to play with it a little bit. Like I just did, I lost my edge there. So I'll quickly come back and retrace that. It can happen to you very quickly and easily. If you're not careful. One way to do it is just extend out beyond the canvas of the image and make a selection out there. I'll show you that in a second. Alright, so now I have the stop sign selected based on its shape. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come back here to the black and white layer, and I'm going to show that, reveal that now. And I'm going to add that mask, and so now I say right click on that layer. Let me do it over here so you can see the menu, and I'm going to say add layer mask, and the layer mask window will pop up, and I want to add white full opacity, and I click add, and so now I have the mask, and you can see it right here on the layer. There's the mask, the white area, and the black and white version. Remember, whichever one is highlighted in white is the one that you're actually working on. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to grab either the paintbrush or the pencil tool or something, and I'm going to paint in that area using black, because the black is what's going to reveal the color behind it, because everything is white. There's a white cover, a white mask on top of this. So if I use the black and I select the pencil tool, and you can change the brush or do whatever you want from the brush. I'm going to go up to a larger one here, and I'm going to increase the radius. So now I have this nice big brush, and I'm just going to paint that black. And when I do, the color from the sign comes right through. I don't really need to worry about the white. I just paint the whole thing, and there it is. So now I'm done with the painting. If I come back over here to my magnifier and zoom out, there I have the stop sign. I want to get rid of my marching ants. I can deselect it, and there I have the stop sign with the black and white image. It's a pretty simple process. Just understand that you're creating layers and you're adding a mask to a layer, and then you are simply erasing part of the mask to reveal what's underneath. And that is all there is to it.